Bismillahirrahmanirrahim wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Dear my students of grade 8, we are going to go on and complete studying our unit, the second unit, the fourth lesson. If you remember, the title of this unit was what? Life events. Life events. Today's lesson is about defying the odds. Defying the odds. It means if you have some barriers, some difficulties, you have to overcome them and achieve your goal. Defying the odds. What is meant by defying the odds? As we have said, before, what's the two persons problem here? What's the two persons problem? If you look at them, that's right, both of them, they can't see. They are blind. They are blind. They can't see. Why? Because they lost their sight. Sight. Sight, it means the ability to see. Sight. Sight. The ability to see. Mind over blind. This is a proverb. Mind over blind. Let's study another vocabulary here. They lost their sight, but they didn't lose their hope or determination. Determination. What is meant by the word determination? The ability to continue trying to do something, although it's very difficult. So it's called what? Determination. You say, I can do it, and I will do it. So this is called what? Determination. Next word, they could overcome their handicap. Like when they can't see, when they are blind, this is called what? Handicap. Here they could overcome. What is meant the word overcome? What do we mean by it? Overcome means to defeat or succeed in controlling or dealing with something. So if you succeed in doing or dealing with something, so you overcome it. Overcome. Next word. Their visual handicap did not stand a barrier between them and the world around them. Barrier. Barrier. Barrier, the same like difficulty. It's something that ban you from doing another thing. Barrier. Something that prevents something else from happening or makes it more difficult. It's called what? Barrier. Like this one is a barrier. I cannot go across the road because I have what here? Barrier. There is a barrier here. Let's move. They incredibly inspired people around the world by surviving and becoming great people. Incredibly inspired. Incredibly. Incredibly used for saying that something is very difficult to believe. You cannot believe something. So incredibly. It's called what? Incredibly. Inspire. Inspire. It means giving hope. To fill someone with confidence and desire to do something, this is called what? Inspire. Inspire. Okay, the next word that we have here called capable. Capable. Here, like people with disabilities are capable of giving and are active in society. Capable of the same like able, okay, like can. So the word is called what here? Capable. When I say people with disabilities are capable of giving and are active in society. So the word is called what here? When I say, it's called what? Listen. Yeah, capable, okay? So here, having the ability or power to be able to do something. It's called what again? Capable. Let's revise the new vocabulary here. The first one, people who cannot see, they lose their what? Excellent. Sight. sight. When you make something happen, guess the word, we have said it before. Excellent. Determination. Determination. Here we have somewhat, excellent, barriers. So you have to overcome them to reach your goal. Overcome. Overcome. This is what I have mentioned it in the previous example. Something that bans you from going on. Barrier. Barrier. This one, excellent. Inspire. So the first person inspires the other group here to go on. Inspire. Unbelievable. When something is unbelievable, it means what? Excellent. Incredibly. Incredibly. Let's move together to our class book, page 25. We are going to speak about two people. Defying the odds. The first one we have Juri Al-Azmi and the incredible story about Ghanem Al-Muftah. Page 25. Okay, look at these two pictures and guess what the lesson is about. Can you guess? That's right. We are going to speak about disabled people. People who defy the odds. What do you know about this girl? Do you know her? Try to search about her. What do you know about this boy? Do you know him? Have you heard about him before? Here we have some questions. Try to read the text and answer them. The first one, how can Juri read books despite her disability? What challenges is she facing? Third one, how did Ghanem inspire and surprise people? Number 4, the underlined pronoun it refers to what? You have the pronoun it in the passage refers to what? The purpose of these two stories is what? Try to take your time and answer them. Pause this video, pause it, and answer them. You have 2 minutes. Pause the video and answer them. Let's check the answers here after you have read the passage. How can Juri read books despite her disability? Who can tell me this one? Excellent. She can read books in Braille, a method of writing invented to help the blind to read. How can Juri read books despite her disability? She can read books in Braille, a method of writing invented to help the blind to read. What challenges is she facing? What are the difficulties? Her visual handicap and the lack of many books in Braille. These are the challenges that she is facing. How did Ghanem inspire and surprise people? Ghanem al-Muftah. How did he inspire and surprise people? He incredibly inspired people around the world by surviving and becoming an athlete. So he was about to die, but he survived and he became an athlete. The underlined pronoun it in this passage, like when I say, look, line number 5, it helps us get our message out there faster, and we have to use it in a positive and useful way. It refers to what? Excellent. It refers to social media. Social media like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and so on. The purpose of these two stories is, what is the purpose? What is the aim of these two stories? To inspire people to work hard to achieve their goals, to give them hope, to give people hope to work hard to achieve their goals despite the barriers in our life. To inspire people to defy the odds. overcome the difficulties. Now it's reading time. Let's read about Juri Al-Azmi defying the odds. Kuwaiti 16-year-old blind girl, Juri Muhammad Al-Azmi, has always loved reading books and poetry. She lost her sight but did not lose her determination or hope. She was able to overcome her handicap and achieve first place in Kuwait at the Arab Reading Challenge contest, beating 16,000 Arab students by reading 50 books. She also participated in the Arab Reading Challenge Champion contest in the United Arab Emirates among 18 Arab students who have reached the final stage of the competition. One of the difficulties facing Al-Azmi is the lack of many books in Braille, a method of writing invented to help the blind to read. Al-Azmi said in a statement published by the organizing committee of the competition that she was a lover of reading and that her visual handicap did not stand a barrier between her and the world around her. Now let's go and read about the second boy that we have here, Ghanem Muftah, my incredible story. Qatari teenager Ghanem was born with a rare disorder which stops the development of the lower spine. Doctors told his family he probably would not survive. Ghanem, whose name means winner in Arabic, has incredibly inspired people around the world by surviving and becoming an athlete. He shares his story of hope, determination, and giving, and his dream of becoming a Paralympian. Ghanem said, "Through my Instagram account, where I have almost 1 million followers, I want to say that everyone has a right to dream and has ambitions that they can achieve. Social media is a window to the world. It helps us get our message out there faster, and we have to use it in a positive and useful way. I want people to understand that people with disabilities are capable of giving and are active in society." Let's move to the next page here. What do you think are the best things about Juri? And what do you think are the best things about Ghanem? Think and tell me. How do people with disabilities contribute to our society? We can say what? They give hope to society. They inspire other people to do well and work hard despite the barriers. Thank you and see you inshallah in the next video.